Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Coming at you live from Phoenix, Arizona, the one and only hottest city in America. It's abnormally hot outside.
It's not that bad.
It's not. It's supposed to be 97, 98 tomorrow. So, anyways, this is Talking TV with Nick and Josh. I am Josh.
I'm Nick.
And today we're going to be talking about episode 9, Game Day.
Game Day.
Game Day.
Aired August 4th, 2002.
Okay. Why am I on this? I don't understand.
I don't know. What you doing over there? Yeah, episode 9. It starts out with Stringer and Avon inside a gym, checking out some junior college boy. He went to Dunbar High School. Playing basketball.
I don't think we even ever get his name, do we?
No, I don't think so.
I don't think so.
I don't think so. They just call him a ringer, basically.
Which is weird. I don't know. I mean, I get it, but it's just kind of like, what?
Yeah, I don't think you need everybody's name. Just like you don't get any of the basketball players' names.
Right. They just have their little nicknames.
Yeah. So they're watching him play. He's dunking on dudes and like.
Yeah, he was going to town.
Yeah, shooting, making shots. Basically they're gonna get him for perfect. They're getting him for the East Side West Side game that will come later.
Yes.
Which the first time you watch this, you don't know what the fuck they're doing.
Right.
It's just like, why are they watching this guy play basketball?
Just randomly like.
Yeah, like, do they have their pockets in college basketball? Like, I don't understand.
That would have been an interesting route if they would have taken that.
You know what I mean? Like,
that would have been pretty fucking cool.
Yeah.
Probably would have drew in some sports fans. Would have been cool.
Maybe.
And then Frank Sabatka could take it over in the next season.
Wow. Yeah, it wouldn't last very long then.
Probably not.
So then Avon asked Stringer about Omar.
Yep.
And I don't think Avon got the answer that he was
Well, he
looking.
said, I think he said, where's the faggot?
Is that what he said?
He said something about, where's the faggot?
And he goes, he's in the wind.
Yeah.
The faggots in the wind. And that sounds like a song, doesn't it? Faggots in the wind?
Faggots in the wind.
Wow. That's not how I pictured it in my head, but that was pretty good.
I was going Elton John, Candle in the Wind.
Oh, I got
That's what it's trying for.
Oh.
Yeah.
Like faggots in the wind.
That's right.
Yeah, so Stringer thinks they should go call a truce.
Right, basically.
Let him get comfortable and then
get
pop him. Avon says, well, what are people going to think if I do that? They can just rob me and steal from me and all that bullshit?
What did you just say?
Rob me and steal me?
I thought you threw some other word in there.
Oh, did I really?
I don't know.
No.
Sounded like it.
No,
yeah, I mean, I get it. Obviously,
yeah.
to someone of that nature, their image is everything to them, I think.
Yeah, no, I agree with Avon. You can't just let that shit slide.
Right.
I mean, if someone's robbing you...
Well, but Stringer... It's funny because I'm defending Stringer here. But,
and I'm defending Avon.
Yeah, so it's like we flip-flop.
Yeah.
But he's not letting it slide. Like, he's letting it slide for a minute, and then he's going to get him. But he,
I think here's the problem, though. I think if you let it slide, you forget about that shit.
No way. You don't forget about that.
Well, if you're going to let it slide...
no way. You don't forget about that.
Well,
not
no.
a chance in hell. You're
Well,
going to forget about that?
That's how I feel about letting it slide.
But he's not letting it slide. He's just fucking biding a little bit of time, let shit cool down to fucking try to catch him off guard. Because they know it's Omar. They know that it's fucking... They're not just going to be able to walk up to him and fucking, they don't know where he is. They can never find him.
Well, why would that change?
What?
Why would Omar ever be able to be found?
I mean, I don't know. But...
I mean,
like I said, I get both sides of the angle.
Yeah,
I don't think he's just. I don't think he's saying let it slide.
I get both sides.
Because if he just said, "Oh, fuck that guy, fuck Omar, we're just gonna move on with our shit," then that's what I view as letting it slide. But I don't see them like wait until shit cools down, try to smooth things over, and then pop him. I don't see that as letting it slide. But that's just me personally.
Well, I guess what I'm saying is life goes on. So you let someone slide or something, you might fuck, someone else is going to rob me now because I let that slide. So now we have to go after him. So how do you go after two?
Right.
Now,
I get what you're saying.
You know what I mean? I mean, I don't think there's a right answer.
No, I mean it's just opinion. That's all it is.
Yeah. But I think I lean towards Avon's approach. You can't just even if you have to let people know you're looking for him too.
Well, and also too, I mean, I get Avon's kind of like the ringleader, the boss, but what the fuck is he doing? He's just asking motherfuckers where he's at.
I think he's already done what he needed to do. That's why he's in that position.
Yeah, but you could always do more.
Like, you want extra credit?
No, I'm just saying you can always do more. Fuck, he wants something. He wants something
Done.
taken care of. Then go do it. Because I mean, he's Avon Barksdale.
I don't think it works that way.
Wow.
I mean, that's not.
That's how it works with Omar.
That's the exact opposite of how they have that situation running good, where they make all this money that we're going to talk about soon.
Right. No.
You
But
know-
I know. I get it, but I'm just saying, like, you know.
I mean, I think that's way easier said than done. I mean, you're like, go do it yourself, dickhead.
Well, Omar does.
He's by himself. How much money has he got coming every month?
I have no idea. He likes to give it to poor people.
Yeah, he's fucking Robin Hood.
No, about that.
So-
Avon's a greedy son of a bitch.
As they're all greedy sons of bitches. As they have this conversation, the coach walks in,
Yes.
and he's like, 10,000 for the player, 5,000 for the school, and of course 5,000 to me,
Right.
finder's fee.
Avon's like, nothing's free.
Yeah, so 20 grand to get this motherfucker. Must be an important ass game, right?
You would think.
So, and then it cuts to the quote of the show. Maybe we've won.
Yeah.
From Herc. Which who else? No one else would say that, right?
No.
Like-
that just sounds like something he would say.
In any context, I mean, like if you just covered up Herc, you'd be like, oh yeah, that's Herc.
Yeah.
He's such a dumbass.
He is a very.
So, and then
He's not very intelligent either.
no,
He's like dumb,
yeah,
like book dumb.
all kinds of dumb.
Yeah, just dumb.
just dumb. Yeah,
365 dumb.
right. So, I guess it doesn't open up, but the next scene is in the pits. You got Dee talking to Wallace, basically telling him to get out.
Right. Well, Wallace is telling him he doesn't want to do it anymore, and Dee basically says, "All right, then do what you got to do.
Right.
Get the fuck out. Be done with it."
Right. Wallace. We find out Wallace is 16 years old.
Yes. I think I said 14.
Yeah,
I think that was my
I
guess.
think I would have leaned towards your 14 more.
Yeah.
And maybe it's because you said that. I just assumed. I don't know. Like you like you just hear something, so you like
Right.
Just
Well,
take
and he
it as
also
true.
is fucking. He looks young. So
Yeah, no, he didn't. Yeah, except
know?
for his height.
he's
He's a tall motherfucker.
he is tall.
And then Dee gives Wallace money,
Yeah. And Wallace didn't want it.
but he took it.
He took it.
He took
Because
it.
Dee was like, "Take it,"
Yeah, hurry up, motherfucker!
people
People
are
are
watching.
looking. Yeah,
which makes sense because
yeah.
if he's giving one guy money, other people are going to ask him for money.
Oh, you just handed out money?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're giving out free money.
He's just giving money to people.
Free money.
Handing out money to people just sitting in the fucking
He'll be
room
like-
getting high.
He'll be like Tom Cruise and Jerry Maguire.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Show me the money.
And that's just like a quick little scene.
Yeah.
And
Well,
then-
these next few are like quick hits.
Yeah, so they go to the
It's just
basement.
like boom, 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 boom.
Your basement, I'll call it.
Well, you write it down that way now too.
I know, it's annoying. McNulty and Perez listening to The Wire. They hear Wee-Bey is going to make a pickup at the tower. That's pretty much it, right?
Yeah.
They hear it on The Wire that he's making a pickup, and they...
And I think I heard Ronnie Moe's name mentioned in the conversation.
Oh.
I could be wrong. I'm not 100% on that, but
Yeah, I don't have that written down. But very well could be. And then it goes back to the pits.
yeah,
It's kind of like one continuous scene in the pit, but it's
broken down.
broken in. They throw that McNulty, like they flash to
Yeah.
McNulty, and then Bodie's asking Dee what's up with Wallace.
He just says leave him alone.
Yeah, nothing, leave him be. And
Which is cool. I mean,
Yeah,
But
he's looking out for Wallace.
But D is like that. He's got a softer side. We know that already.
Yeah.
That he has a softer side to him.
Tell that to that guy he murdered. No, I'm just kidding. No, but you're right.
I was like, I didn't know where you were going, and I'm like, wait, what?
And then Poot's there listening.
Oh, yeah.
And then D gets paged. He's like, fuck. And he has to walk to the pager.
Go get a payphone.
Oh, yeah, that's a pager. I remember Bodhi going, have a nice hike. So
Yeah.
they're already hating the
Yeah,
fact that
well,
they're-
yeah, I'm sure. Fuck.
It's like they're only...
They had two of them right around the goddamn corner.
Yeah, now they have to walk. Like, rough job.
That's bad.
Yeah.
Even though they stand all day.
So, and then basically it's Carver that paged him.
Yes.
And you got Hertz taking the pictures, and then Carver's talking to him in
Korean is what
It was
yeah.
Korean.
He said, that's my Korean voice.
Yeah. And then Herc, being the brilliant guy
He
that
sounded
he is,
Chinese.
yeah. He's like, you can tell the difference.
Get the fuck out of here. What a fucking shit wagon.
So then it shows Lester in the basement just dropped some books off for Perez and Sidner.
Yeah, he just threw him on the table.
Like a shit, like, yeah.
It's a big bang.
And then it shows Kima McNulty on the roof. McNulty is looking through binoculars. They call down to Carver and tell him to hang tight. They might have something for him. It's kind of cool how they're showing like the whole situation, but they keep flashing back and forth
Right.
between
It's
the drug dealers and the cops
Right.
and the back and forth.
quick hitting.
So, and then at this point they show Bubs and Johnny, they're waiting for the new package. And then Waylon's there.
Yeah.
And Johnny's like, hey, look at this motherfucker getting high. He was just at the meeting.
Which he was there waiting. He was. What was his nephew, right? He said his nephew.
Yeah, his nephew,
So he was like trying to keep his nephew.
like off of it, but he's not having much luck. Says he hadn't hit rock bottom
Yeah.
and he's not old enough.
Well, and then they just chucked the fucking testers.
Yeah, so
Like fucking woo!
Bodhi brings out testers, wants people to be like,
They all just bum rush his ass.
yeah, he wants them to be like,
Stand in line.
stand in line, one at a
Like
time.
it's fucking
Yeah.
Walgreens or something.
So and then he ends up just throwing. They remind me of zombies. They're just like,
Well, they basically are.
yeah, that's true.
I mean,
It's funny. I go on TMZ every morning
yeah, I see some of your posts on.
on Twitter.
Yeah.
'Cause
I'm always like, what the fuck is he doing? Like,
it's because
I assumed it was something to get points or something.
it's always endpoints.
yeah,
Yeah.
and because like there's some articles you'll post, I'm like, what the fuck? Why would
I
you
just
even
clicked.
read that?
I don't. I don't read any of
That's
them.
what I'm like. Okay.
I click on the first two, and then I hit because if you share them, you get more. You get another 10 points.
Oh, okay.
So I click whatever the first two articles are. Like today was like Black China and Rob Kardashian like got engaged or something.
Oh wow.
So I click it, tweet it.
Breaking news.
And then someone retweeted it. I'm like, fucking seriously? Someone retweeted that? Like, I would be the worst person to follow on Twitter. I don't know why.
I follow you.
I don't know why.
Why not?
Because I do that shit all day.
I don't pay attention to Twitter like I'm sure most people do.
Right. Well, so I'm on TMZ today, and they have like, so you also get points for looking at photos. So I click on, like, they have Britney Spears in a bikini, and well, I'll click on that. So I flip to but they have
Old Britney Spears, new Britney Spears.
new.
Oh, okay.
She didn't look bad. She looked bad. So, but then I clicked
Was she
on.
like 35, 40 now?
No. There's no way she's 40.
You don't think so?
There's no way. It's the fridge.
Jiminy Crikers.
So you're looking up Britney Spears' age. If
Yeah.
she's 40, you can do the rest of the podcast yourself.
Oh, thanks.
I don't know if that's like a good thing.
Really? It takes me to that?
What'd you do? Look up naked pictures of Britney Spears?
It took me to Apple Player to download her music.
Oh, that's funny.
Wow.
So, but I'm looking at the pictures, and it had Johnny as they do.
She's 44.
No, she's not. You're lying.
She's 34.
Okay. I knew you were lying. There's no way she's 40. She was a fucking Mouseketeer 10 years ago.
No. Mouseketeer 10 years ago.
Pretty fucking close.
No way.
Way. Later.
10 years ago, it's 2006. She hasn't even been relevant. She fucking divorced Kevin Federline in 2006.
This Mr. Pop Culture is telling me.
I'm reading it.
I know, that's what I'm saying. You don't know. You probably don't even know if she's relevant.
I don't. I did hear that John Oliver and HBO bought tickets to the Yankees game.
Yeah, it's fucking hilarious. If you want, I can show you.
I don't know where. I can't remember what I heard it on.
I'll show it to you.
But I heard it, and I heard it on the radio this morning, and I was like, wow, that's pretty goddamn funny.
It is fucking hilarious.
I just don't know if I could get over his voice. I didn't realize he had an accent.
God, you're weird. You're the weirdest
I don't know.
You don't like people with accent? Stringer has an accent.
In real life.
No, in fake life, he has an accent.
Fake life.
In real life?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not in The Wire, he doesn't.
No, I know.
In Black Mass.
What?
You remember seeing Black Mass?
Yes, I do.
Bugged the fucking shit out of me that Bender Bitch Cumberbatch was in that fucking movie.
I love him. He's a great actor.
I just don't get why he was in it.
Because he's playing his brother.
I know, but Jesus.
His brother was famous and a senator.
I know,
from
but
Boston.
fuck, he's English or whatever.
Yeah, and he was fine. He was a good actor.
Annoys me.
Wow. You don't get it.
I do get it.
He's a good actor.
I don't give a shit if he's a good actor or not. You could have fucking picked anyone who wasn't fucking English or British. They all had accents. They all had like the fucking back east accent.
It's called Boston accents. Yeah.
Not him.
Yes, he did.
His English or shit came through.
No, it did not.
Yes,
You're
it
retarded.
did. No, it didn't.
You're retarded.
Nope.
You are fucking retarded. You've lost your goddamn mind. He sounded like JFK for fuck's sake. Yo.
JFK.
Yeah, you know where he's from?
Who? JFK? John
Yeah.
F. Kennedy?
No, do you know another JFK?
I don't know. I mean, maybe.
John Fuckcock? I mean, I don't... He's from Boston,
Really?
Massachusetts.
I didn't know that.
He's a senator from Massachusetts.
I knew in the movie.
They both are, I believe.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, Kennedy was...
I was confused as to what the fuck.
I could tell. Your eyes were like, wait, is he talking about JFK? Or Benedict Cumberbatch? I'm so
That's why I was
confused.
like, what the fuck are we? Where are we at here?
Well, at least
It just bothered me. I don't know. It's little things like that bug me.
accents.
Yeah.
People live other than America.
Yeah. You know how easily I get thrown off track.
Yeah, I've seen it.
So
Like, I don't even think you should be allowed to have your phone near you.
that's why it bugs me, because I get off track. It'll trigger something in my brain, and I'll start thinking, and then I'll miss 20 minutes of the show.
Even though they pick one of the best actors out there in the world. He's one of the...
I find him very Weasley looking.
Weasley looking. Your argument is not very strong.
It's just a personal opinion. I'm not saying he's a bad actor. I never said that. I don't like him personally. Just like I don't typically like Johnny Depp.
Why did you even watch that fucking movie?
It just happened to fall into my
And
hands.
you liked the movie.
I did like the movie.
You're so retarded. Okay, let's go back to The Wire before I lose my fucking mind.
It's just personal opinion, that's all.
It's like I would almost call it racist, but it's not. It's like
It's not racist.
no, it's like
the thing
accent-ish.
with the thing with the accent is just like to listen to him talk. Because what does it show, an hour or something?
no, it's a half an hour.
Oh, then I might be able to make
And
it.
I've never even thought about it.
Maybe I'll try to watch
I
it.
never thought, God, this guy's really funny. I just can't take his accent. I've never thought that once in my life.
Okay. Maybe I'll give him a try.
No, you know what? Don't. Because you would drive me fucking crazy. If you're like, yeah, it was funny, but his accent, I couldn't get over it. Like, I would just lose my mind. And I'd be like, just don't watch. Just
Alright.
don't watch it.
But I thought it was funny today. What I heard, so
Yeah, he's fucked with a couple people like that.
I heard he dressed them up as Ninja Turtles today.
It was a contest. They have to tweet out what they were going to wear.
Right.
So I didn't see the rest of
I
it.
just saw I got like an alert when I was coming over here. It says John Oliver prank puts Riff Raff dressed as Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles in premium Yankee Stadium seats.
Yeah.
So
You have to hear the whole story, though. Why he did it.
I did. I heard it all
Oh, you did?
on the radio this morning. It was the 98.7. They played like a clip of it or something.
Yeah.
Because they bought 2 seats to the first 3 games, and they're going to sell them for a quarter,
Yeah.
like an actual quarter. Yeah, see?
That's awesome. Yeah, I mean, and you know why.
Right, because they said that they don't want
Poor people. Basically.
sitting there.
And who said that?
The Yankees.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, I would be like, well, I mean, I get it. I don't know how much the seats cost. I'm sure they're fucking outrageous, but
Yeah.
I mean, I would never be able to afford them. So the only way I could go there
Is if you
is
dressed
just
up like a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle?
that, or if someone said, "Hey, you want to go to a game?" If I knew somebody who had them,
Well, I think that's the
but
whole,
even then,
the whole point. They
Right.
didn't want people bringing people in that
right?
that didn't have the tickets. Yeah.
And I mean, who the fuck are they to say that?
It's the whole, yeah, it's the whole.
Right? I get it. I get it.
Yeah,
I'm just reiterating it.
right. What were we talking about? The Wire?
No,
Okay.
no,
We
were talking.
could do a John Oliver podcast.
Can we?
I would love to.
I would love to too.
Because I love him, but I'm
I know you have the pop figure.
that's my best pop figure. No, I like his show a lot. It's extremely funny, and usually I agree with almost everything he says. And I like the way he when he messes with someone and he like goes all out. So
Right.
but he
Well, I'm sure they paid a pretty penny for those seats.
but he doesn't fuck with the little guy. You know,
Right.
That's the cool thing.
You only folks with the big boys,
Yeah, like the Yankees.
bullies.
Well, and who doesn't like to make fun of the Yankees?
Right. Agreed.
So.
Does he live in the United States, or does he do a show from overseas, or?
Yeah.
It's just a legit question, like.
But no, he lives here.
Okay, I just didn't know. It was just a goddamn question.
No, did you say?
He was looking at me like,
Well, he's like married to someone who's
I didn't know.
in the Air Force. I think she's in Air Force or something like that. She's a nurse in one of them.
I just didn't know. We can
he
get back.
He used to be on the Daily Show. It's not like he just popped up out of nowhere.
Yeah, I had no idea. I don't.
No, I know. That's why I was making fun of you before because you're usually not up on stuff like
Right.
that.
I'm not.
Yeah.
I watch sports.
And The Wire, apparently.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
I mean, I watch TV shows and stuff, but it's 99% time sports.
Right. All right. Back to it. How long have we been talking now? We're on like the second scene, for fuck's sake.
Only 24 minutes.
So, anyways, we'll just go to the next scene because this one's out the window.
Okay.
We base pick up the money with Savino.
Okay.
McNulty and Keemer are on the rooftop. I guess they're with the binoculars. Carver and Herc are in the car. They told him not to get him too close. They don't want to take him over in the projects.
Correct.
That's it.
I'm trying to find where I'm at on my notes here.
You're like, correct. Yeah, I didn't.
I'm just trying to find my, like, Herc and Carver, Bud, has finished, take money. I have Pit with Bubbles and D. No, Roof with Kima McNulty.
That's it.
Okay.
Um,
And then we go to the basement, right?
yeah. So
Okay.
then we're at the basement, sitting there in Perez, and Lester.
And Lester's telling them about
Basically,
what they're
gonna do to
what
follow
those
the
two
money.
big books meant.
Yeah, and what they're gonna do to follow the money.
Right.
This is a cool little montage that they did, where they got Lester talking over it, and
Right.
then they're showing as he's explaining what Perez is gonna do. You got Perez doing some
Right.
of the stuff, and then Sidner doesn't really get it. He's like, "Well, what am I gonna do?" So then he explains what he's gonna do on his side. And basically, they're gonna look.
Shows them, like, open up a phone book or something, right? What's sitting there?
Yeah, all kinds of shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. And basically, they're going to look for numbers and shit to connect with the DMB Enterprises and to see what else they can find that they own that they don't
LLCs.
that they don't know.
Right.
Because there could be a shitload out there. And Lester says, if you own something in America, somebody's name's on something.
Right.
But it might be someone different. Like, Orlando might own the the club, but someone else might own the apartment complex.
Right.
They have to figure out how it connects.
It's kind of like what is the thing? 6 Degrees of Kevin Bacon or something?
Yeah, sort of like
Kinda
that.
like
Yeah, kind of, but like with like numbers and shit.
Yeah. That was like a look of shock on your face. You're like, wow, that actually makes sense.
Yeah, it did.
Holy shit, has said something that makes sense.
And then he says, you follow the drugs, you get drug addicts and drug dealers, but you follow the money and you don't know where the fuck it's going to take you.
Which is true.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, as you find out,
Yeah.
shit's everywhere.
Yeah.
With everyone.
So then it shows the Board of Elections, which I don't even know what the fuck that... I mean, I get
Yeah, well, Lester was at the City Board of Elections.
Yeah, and he asked for the financial reports on the Western District and any citywide races. And then the chick's like, that's going to be a couple hundred pages.
And he got all excited.
Yeah, he's like, all right, cool.
I'll take it all.
Give it to me.
I would love that.
So, and then we got Carver and Herc pulling over Wee-Bey and Savino.
Yep.
They take out... I like how they take all their money just in a trash bag.
I know.
Like,
I mean, it's the cheapest way to... But you think they could get, like, a nice briefcase,
or something.
duffel bag,
Yeah.
gym bag.
I mean, maybe Hefty sponsors them.
Jesus. We should make a Wire commercial with Hefty.
That'd be funny. Oh, that was a little loud.
You think?
Maybe for you.
Let's do it again.
So, I like this how Wee-Bey's like, there's no charge?
Yeah. Well, he knew from the get-go.
Yeah. Which kind of surprised me a little bit.
Yeah, but the way I took it is that he's just been doing it for so long that he knows the game already.
Yeah, I mean,
Like, it's just like, yeah, fuck you, go ahead, take the money.
Yeah, I'm not saying this
It's not a big deal, just $22K.
Yeah.
No big deal, you can have it, take it.
And it almost felt like a bribe at first.
Yeah.
Like, they're like, oh, what money, officer?
Yeah.
You know, like, just take it.
I mean...
And you know those two are dumb enough to take it, but...
Well, if there wasn't a wire, I would have taken it.
Yeah, I know you would have.
$22K? That's a lot of money. You can do a lot of stuff with that.
That's true. Then you get caught, how much...
Yeah, but if there's no wire, I don't think you get caught, but...
Yeah, but I mean...
Right, I'm just saying, if there wasn't a wire and...
Yeah, so if you could get away with it, you would take it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of ifs in that statement.
Yeah. That's the key.
Yeah, it's the key. I don't, no one can see that. Are you unlocking a door there? All right.
Yeah.
I
wasn't doing it for the audience.
Oh, you're doing it for me?
No, I was
that
just
was like
doing
my
it for me.
Oh, for you.
You know.
I thought it was like my special little
Like a little...
performance there.
Yeah.
Hess will be performing live tonight.
It's the next video.
Yeah. So now we got Bubs up on a rooftop.
Yes.
Crawling out to the edge of the rooftop. You got some dildo rapping.
Yeah. Terribly.
Yeah.
Terribly.
So he's got his little drugs hidden behind some fucking tires, or in the tire.
Yeah.
So Bubs from the second story
Goes fishing.
fishes, but has a fishing line and a hook. It's not like he has a reel.
You think that would have been a little bit easier? I don't know.
And he's up casting.
Well, I mean, if you just hold it down and you press a button, like, this shit would just fall.
You'd hear that shit though.
True, probably. Good
Guy's
call.
like, yeah, and then motherfucker, what's that noise?
Barely at the... I mean, like...
Yeah, that's true. He was rapping pretty loud. Maybe he's like,
He was deep into...
I'm dropping fish lines.
deep into his bars.
So yeah, he hooks a fucking baggie.
And I was shocked. I mean, I wasn't shocked, but you think they would have added a little... I mean, really going to get it on the first try? Like, is he that good?
He's a fucking fisherman.
I guess.
Oh yeah, I don't. Yeah.
I mean, I
That
kind
would
of...
it'd be damn near impossible. But
Right. I get
mean,
it's a show. I get it's fictitious.
yeah,
Is it fictitious?
fictitious, yeah, I guess.
Okay.
It's not real.
Right,
So.
okay. That's what I just want to make sure.
Yeah, it would be pretty boring to watch him fucking fish.
Right, but I mean...
Put a little bobber on there. He's like sitting back.
Drinking a 40.
He's like,
Drinking
got one.
Drinking a fucking St.
I
Ides.
feel a bite.
St. Ides, small liquor.
You know, the guy that turned me on to St. Ides originally, guess where he was from?
Baltimore.
Absolutely.
There you go.
He used to always go back in Baltimore. And we'd
Who turned you on to
His name was Old Blue.
Old Blue.
Yeah.
All right.
He was probably 24 when we were 18. No, like 25 and we were 21.
Do you still know this guy?
Mark Demery. He was on my Facebook for a while. I don't know if he still is. I don't.
I just didn't know, like, if he moved away. If
I think he moved back to Baltimore.
Died. I don't know.
I don't think he died. He was in the Air Force. He lived out in Luke Air Force Base. But he lived close to me. We used to play basketball all the time. I used to have to drive out to fucking Luke Air Force Base to get his ass. But
gee, he didn't have a vehicle?
No, he lived on the base, man. He might have had a car, but it was like
he just wanted to see if he could get him.
Well, see, he used to. He literally lived within walking distance of me. That's how we got to know. But then he had to move onto the base. He had like 5 kids, you know. So
bad call.
Yeah.
5. Woo.
But he had big blue shoes, so we called him Old Blue.
Okay, I was wondering.
Yeah.
I was wondering what Old Blue, where that came from.
But so, and it took me probably like 3 seasons to go, hey, wait a second, this is where Blue was from. Because he used to tell stories, you're like, shut the fuck up, what do you know? Like, how Baltimore's rough, huh? No one was from Baltimore.
Is it true?
I don't know, is it?
Did he give you any stories from, like, The Wire?
No, he gave me, well, no, it was more stories like, like, this would never happen in my neighborhood, this is shit's easy. But, we're in the suburbs, so. But, I totally lost where we were. Oh, so we're fishing still, right?
Yep.
So, he gets it, as he's about to pull it up over the roof, the dude turns around, he's like, motherfucker!
Takes off,
grabs a bat, and another dude, and then they just go beat up 2 random people.
Yeah.
Did they think they were together?
I thought he saw Bubs.
Yeah, Bubs was like hiding like 12 feet from him.
Yeah, like behind a little
like shaking
Johnny
him.
wall or
Oh
something.
God, I got my shit.
Yeah, I feel he was scared to death.
Yeah.
And felt bad that someone else was getting their ass beat because of him. But in the end, he got what he wanted.
Yeah. So then he goes,
and that's all that really matters.
So then he goes into the vacant with Johnny, fires it up, and it was baking soda.
Yeah, they didn't get high.
So all that shit, and he didn't even get shit.
So he risked his own life, got 2 other guys' lives fucked up,
and didn't get shit.
And didn't get anything.
Other than that, good day.
Karma.
Yeah.
Karma at its finest.
So then, now it shows Carver and Herc in the parking garage. Herc wants to skim some money off the top.
Yeah.
Carver reminds him there's a wiretap, and they know, like...
Which was smart on his part.
You know what I was thinking when they said this is like, okay, they got Weebay, and then he calls back. I wasn't thinking, like, later on they'll be like, oh, 22, that's no big deal. Right. I was thinking right then. Like, I didn't even think that they would think about it, like, talk about it, like, later on.
Right.
Which is what Carver's talking about. I didn't really get it as that, but... So then they leave, they grab the bag from the trunk, and you can see it rip, which I was like, oh yeah, that's this episode. Like I kind of knew already,
right?
But
I didn't even catch that.
I just remember thinking, oh, that's how it gets. At least they showed me. At least it wasn't just
right.
So that shows the basement. You got Lester showing Kima like kind of what they figured out, what he owns.
I have possible assets for Avon Barksdale.
Yeah.
That's what I've written down.
And that's so Herc and Carver kind of show up and throw the money on Perez's bag. I wrote down Daniels does not want to chase the money.
Right.
And then McNulty says he wants another affidavit up on a new payphone. So Daniels is like, "What? Another 30 days, McNulty?" And then just slams the door and walks away.
Yeah. I get it, but at the same time, because it's like a lose-lose for him.
Yeah.
Yeah,
he's in a tough position now
because I think he knows if they follow the money, where they're going to find some money.
No, I think he does too. Yeah.
And he knows that Burrell will shut his shit down.
And he knows Burrell
if it gets uncovered.
Right. And Burrell has shit on him.
Right. So he's trying to cover his own ass, but also do his job at the same time, which is kind of hard to fucking do.
Yep. Yep. So then we get what the fuck did I do? I believe number 4. I'm not positive.
I was thinking 3, but I could be wrong too.
I thought they were tied at 3.
See, I was thinking they were tied at 2, but I don't know.
I'm gonna have to go back. And
We'll have to check it.
I still have all that shit, so we'll have to check.
It's I'm sure. You should write that shit off to the side.
I did. That's
okay.
how I'll check it.
Oh,
like
okay,
I made
cool.
it big and bold.
Perfect then.
It just might take.
No, I got you.
I just didn't get a chance.
I was like, man, that would suck if you have to go there and read the whole fucking.
No, like I got. I think I did at least. I mean, we'll figure it
You'll
out.
find out eventually.
Well, because 4 I didn't really have to because when we would put it on YouTube, I would just put the number there
Right.
when we talked about it. But now that it just links
So
up
it
with
does it
Spreaker,
automatically?
Yeah, we just say fuck it. So then it goes to the vacant, and you got Omar going home, I guess.
Yeah,
There's like a little piece of gum or something sticky.
I think it was gum, and he just had
to
it
make sure it's not like pulled.
jimmy rigged.
Yeah, well, yeah, it's covering like so if someone opens it,
Right.
it's not stuck to both
Right.
sides anymore.
So you could tell if somebody was.
Like it wasn't like holding the door shut or anything.
No.
Yeah.
Like you said, it was to see if somebody went in.
And he has a 6-pack of Mountain Dew,
And some Kentucky Fried Chicken.
which I thought it was McNuggets.
It's not.
I'll take your word for
I'm
it.
100% positive.
Well,
on this.
what I'm thinking about is I think I saw the box, and I'm thinking the McNuggets the way they're packaged now,
Right.
not back then. So
I
that's
got
why
you.
I thought, I always think it's funny when people have like a 6-pack. Like you're gonna drink
I
all
know.
6 of those. You didn't think- Like the first one maybe.
Well, that's how it was back then.
Maybe even the second one you could drink, but like it's you mean they just sold them as 6-packs or
Yeah.
what?
'Cause
Yeah, not for a while. They haven't sold it. At least not here.
No, that's what I mean, though. Like, back then, 6-packs were relevant. Weren't they?
No, not here.
15 years ago?
No, they weren't not here because I know
Maybe
where
in Baltimore.
I know where I worked. They weren't.
It makes
then.
sense. I just.
Yeah.
But, like, maybe in Baltimore. Because, I mean, they're not
I mean, you go to-
greatest of areas.
No, you go to a
How many
conven-
motherfuckers are buying? Fuck.
No, but I didn't even mean that.
A 12-pack.
I just when I see a 6-pack, I picture someone who's going to drink it right. Like he's got
Right,
his dinner
no,
and his 6-pack. It's
Wait,
not
and it's
cold.
not like he has a refrigerator in that apartment that
Right.
has no electricity.
Right, he'd be drinking
Or
some
vacant.
more Mountain Dew.
Hot Mountain! I was going to say hot Dr. Pepper.
Wow.
Doesn't. Probably wouldn't be that delicious.
No, I mean, there's worse things than warm Mountain Dew.
I mean, if it's like room temperature warm, then that's cool. But if like you put it outside,
You ain't gonna boil that shit.
ugh.
So now it shows the basement, and Poot's talking, basically having phone sex with some girl.
Yeah.
Fucking Hurt and Carver giggling, and Perez is like uncomfortable. He's like, "This is non-pertinent."
Oh well, yeah.
Just
but
all of a sudden he's a goody-goody
to the
now.
book. But he's always. I mean,
Oh, he's
not
still-
always been, but like since he's been in the office, I think that straightened his shit out, and he's just scared like that he wants to follow everything by the book
Yeah,
and do it to a T. Like
but this is kind of the first time we see that, so it's like strange.
right.
to me.
Well, and I guess you see it later on in the episode, so that's why I was thinking
Well, yeah.
with the whole. But yeah, I mean, I don't. The scene was whatever. I mean, it was funny in a little bit of a way, but at the same time, it was like, really? Like, I don't want to hear Poot talking to some bitch. Talking about, I want your face to look like a glazed donut,
You wrote it down, but you don't want to hear it.
and I want to fuck you in all 3 holes.
So you wrote it down, but you don't want to hear it.
Yeah, because it's just a quote, it's something to say.
It is definitely something to say. I don't.
I can guarantee you, I've never said, I want your face to look like a glazed
I
donut
mean, I think
to a woman before.
I think you're missing the point, though. I think the relevancy is that they're listening to every conversation.
Right.
They have to decide if it's illegal for them to listen.
I guess you're right.
So they have to show some that aren't. They could have had, "Hey, baby, you gonna go buy some milk today?" But it's HBO. You gotta fucking talk about glazed donuts.
Kick it up a notch.
Yeah, but then, like, I didn't think the sex talk was funny at all. Like, it was like kind of corny.
Right, yeah, I guess yeah.
But
meant to
I
say-
mean, but he is on a fucking payphone.
Right,
I mean, it's not like he's
in the middle of somewhere.
got his pants down. He's jerking
He
off.
could be.
Well, they showed him.
You thought of that.
They showed him. He wasn't. I mean, they showed him on the phone. So,
Okay, but did they show his dick?
yeah.
They did?
Well, no, they showed him like from here down. They showed both hands.
Okay.
So I think.
I don't know.
My point being is that it was awkward to begin with.
It was awkward.
But
How do you think a female would react like that nowadays?
the same way she did now. If she wants it, she'd like it. If she doesn't want it, it's that simple. Got nothing to do with females nowadays or then.
I just think it's funny. I think it's cornball and
It was a little corny. But then again, I guarantee. I mean, you call up your girl and you do your little sexy ass voice. I'm gonna think it's corny as fuck if I'm listening to it.
well, yeah,
It's not gonna be, oh damn, that dude can fucking lay down some sexy shit right there.
Hey, baby.
But towards the end, he says some shit that is pertinent.
Right.
And then now they have to explain why they're listening that
Right.
whole time. And McNulty goes, now you have to explain to the judge why you've been listening. And then Herc says, well, maybe 3 holes is code for 3 stash houses.
That was clever.
That was clever. Which Herc isn't usually good at.
No, that was clever on his point.
So now we got Omar walking down.
But did we say?
Did we say
He
what?
said, well, because what you said that it was pertinent at the end.
Yeah.
Well, he said he had to go check on Wallace because he thinks he's doing drugs.
I don't think that's what made it pertinent. I think the pertinent was he did something with Stinkum. Not Stinkum. I think it was something else that made it pertinent. I didn't write down what made it pertinent.
I gotcha. But he did say that. He said he had to go check on Wallace because he thinks he's doing drugs.
Yeah. See, I didn't write that down.
I just thought.
I think I was more worried about the 3 holes.
I gotcha.
The 3 holes.
Yeah, you were thinking about having your face look like Glazed donut?
Yeah.
Yeah. Krispy Kreme.
So now we got Omar walking in the projects. It looks like the pits. I don't think it is. Though,
Yeah,
because I don't recognize Terrell. Everyone just scatters. He's got the trench coat, the shotgun, the cigarette. He's ready to roll.
Broad fucking daylight.
Doesn't even
Give a fuck.
Doesn't knock on the door. Just goes, "Hey, yo!" A couple times, and they're like, "Hey,
We got a Mac 10 in here.
get out of here, Omar. We got a Mac 10." And he's like, "You better not do that shit. I'll come back here tomorrow and the next day and shoot every last one of you."
It's a good scene.
Yeah. So then they just throw all the drugs out the window for him. Unbelievable.
It's wild. It's wild how. I mean, these are Avon's people,
Yep.
and Avon's looking for his.
And
Avon's got a bounty on his head, and he don't care.
And no one can tell him where he's at because
Right.
they're more afraid of him than they are of Avon, and they're scared shitless of Avon.
It's just fucking crazy. It's wild at how he just doesn't give a fuck,
No.
and it works.
No, it's like, you know what? I need to do this to go do this, so
Right.
I'm going to do this right now. So then as Lester and Kima show up in front of Orlando's, and basically they pull up, tell Sardine they're going to take her downtown.
Yeah.
Downtown.
Don't get me started.
So, and then you got Poot watching Wallace on the corner. He's buying some drugs off some fucking random nobody.
Yeah. He was. And then Poot had to go check to see what he was selling.
Yeah. I don't know what that was about.
I think it was. I think he wanted to doubt. I think he didn't want to believe that Wallace was actually doing drugs.
See, I don't buy that. I think he was just more like, I don't want this guy. I'm standing in the corner just staring at people,
Right.
and one of them's a drug dealer. I don't want to give off a different vibe. I'll just pretend like, because I think, it's not like he's selling Girl Scout cookies.
No, obviously.
You know.
But I don't know.
So, and then Herc and Carver on the rooftop.
Yep. Nobody.
And Herc's just throwing pebbles into a
Uh-huh.
fucking paint can.
Yeah.
And then, I thought to myself, that's so stupid. And I thought, well, I could see myself doing that, actually. Because if you're
could?
bored, you make something into a sport.
Yeah. No, yeah, definitely. It's all about keeping yourself busy.
But that's if I was stuck up on the rooftop and, I had no way down. I couldn't, you know what I mean? Like, he's supposed to be doing a job.
Right.
You know?
But yeah, it looked like zombie apocalypse had hit.
Yeah, and this is when he said, maybe we've won.
Maybe we won, yeah.
just to show his intellect. So now you got Sardine in the basement talking to Lester. She likes his little dollhouse miniatures. I don't remember what she called them.
I don't remember either. I didn't write it down.
And then,
but she said something else.
And then he's like,
no.
Dollhouse miniatures.
Which is kind of cheesy too, but
a little bit, except that he's making cash for them,
right.
And they did look cool, kind of cool.
No, I mean,
not that I have a dollhouse, nor do I need dollhouse miniatures, but
it would be cool to have like.
I mean, if you could send out some football players or something, that'd be
Well, that'd be cool, and then it'd be cool if there was like, the people have like I don't know. Maybe my grandma always had them, like the little villages.
Oh yeah, like for Christmas and shit.
Yeah, but if they had like a wire one,
a little project,
that'd be badass.
You could come with that. You're like, hey, have you got the new corner? It's like
that'd be badass. People would buy that shit, dude.
Make it.
Yeah, but then I have to get a hold of HBO.
This is true.
And get permission to use all their names and their look.
You get this little, it's Omar coming. He's like...
And you can press a button on his back.
He whistles.
Yeah.
That'd be hilarious.
I think it would be a good idea. I'd rock the shit.
What are you doing? I'm playing Wire.
Yeah. You know they have Wire Monopoly?
Do they? I mean, they got pretty much every Monopoly you can think of.
That would be so fucking cool.
Except that it's Monopoly.
I know. It takes forever.
Yeah, it's retarded.
Do you see those little figurines I sent you?
Yeah, those little
creepy wind-up toys.
Yeah, those were fucking odd.
I don't know. I was just.
They looked lifelike, but creepy.
I was like, wow.
I
just sent them to you. I was like,
we just want pop figures.
I know. It would be amazing. I would buy them all.
You know, maybe they can have like a Walmart exclusive Omar. You know, with Newports or something.
I really feel like they'd sell.
Well, I know I'd buy them.
I would too. I know a lot of people.
It's not like HBO doesn't have pop figures.
Right, they've got.
We just talked about John Oliver.
Right.
They got True Blood. They got Game of Thrones.
Yep.
That might be it.
Yeah.
There's a shit ton of Game of Thrones.
Well, yeah. Isn't there like 5,000 characters in that show?
Yeah, but like
obviously not that much, but there's a lot of characters.
Yeah, but like
from what you told me,
there's even there's like 4 different Jon Snows, for instance.
Well, yeah, like the 39 different Batmans they have.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
Except all the Jon Snows look alike, at least in the picture I was looking at. So I was like, I haven't even bought a single Game of Thrones character yet. So
which kind of surprises me because I know you like that show.
I love that show. It's an awesome show. But I don't know, for some reason the figures don't do it.
Just don't do it.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why they didn't make a Wire. Because they're like, we just don't think.
Well, they made John Oliver.
Yeah, we just don't think we could do justice.
So then Kima tells them they can go talk in the lieutenant's office.
What? Oh, we're still on this one. Okay.
Yeah. You start talking about Monopoly.
Always off subject.
It's all good. So now we got Bubs walking down the street.
He's on his way to. Shows up at his sister's house.
Now we don't officially know, right? But we think it's his sister.
If memory serves me correctly,
I think you're right. I think it's his sister, but they do not tell us that.
Right. That's what I just wrote down. So.
Yeah.
But yes,
a little girl answers the door.
Yeah.
And then she's like, "Get out of here!" And then she's
because he was like, "Hey."
She's gotten big.
Shanae.
Man, don't start with your names.
Why?
Because you had fucking someone, I don't even remember.
Levy's wife?
Yeah, her name was like Shanae or something.
Shaniqua?
Something.
No, but yeah, he's like, oh, hey. And she was like, get out of here. I was like, damn, that's fucked up. But I mean, I get it.
Right.
Basically, she ends up giving him
a key to the basement.
Key to the basement.
Says if he comes up, she's going to call cops. Which, I mean, you could see, I'm not letting some drug addict live with me. Like, someone like that, there's no fucking way.
Not even if it was your brother or sister?
I mean, I hope not.
No, I mean hypothetically.
No, I know. I didn't think it was real. No, I'm saying I don't think I would. No, because I think she's already been...
It's just because you can't trust them.
Maybe once, but I like my TV and shit.
Right, but I mean, if you had that setup, though, where you had the lock on the door and they couldn't get up and shit,
Well, no, that's what I'm saying. Is I would let him go in the basement if I didn't have shit down there.
Okay.
Like, yeah, that setup I would. I'm not letting the motherfucker
No,
live
yeah,
in a
for
spare
sure.
room or something. There's no fucking way.
Right.
I mean, there's no way you can trust them.
No, I
It's not-
completely agree.
Because to me, it's not even him making the decisions. It's something that has taken over them almost.
Well, yeah, it's an addiction.
Yeah. Is that what it is? It's an addiction? How do you spell that?
ADDICTION. Addiction. In a sentence.
Well, it's not. So now back to the basement. Lester, Chardine, and Kima. They tell her that people don't usually just come down and talk.
Oh, wait, we skipped the part here, I think.
Oh, we did.
I was like, wait. Where Herc and Carver are driving around, fucking the streets are empty, and then they stumble across the east
They see
East
everybody at the park.
versus West basketball.
Yeah, everybody at the park. And then
Yeah.
they tell her that no one comes down here without asking questions.
Which that didn't even really occur to me until they mentioned it.
Well, no, because a lot of people...
I mean, obviously,
Well, because cops don't come to you and say, hey.
right.
Come
We
down and ask
need
me
you to
some-
come on down to the precinct.
But if they did, you'd probably be
For
like...
what?
Yeah, well, you'd either say that or you'd say, yes, officer.
Yeah.
You know, so it can go both ways.
I would at least question it.
You would hope.
I would.
If you had nothing to... Now, if you had something to hide, you may not. You'd be like, oh, okay, I got nothing to hide. So now...
But she says that they're asking her a shit ton of questions. She basically just says that she just works for tips. And that's it. She doesn't know anything. Just works for tips. She just works at Orlando's as a dancer.
Yeah, and they also asked her about Keisha.
Right.
And she said, I don't know.
As far as I know, she's fine.
Yeah. So then it shows the game, and this is our first glimpse of Prop Joe.
Prop Joe.
He's in a suit.
He's a cool dude. I was like Prop Joe. I never had a problem with him.
I'm a little 50-50 on Prop Joe.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I never had a problem with Prop.
I don't have a problem with him. There's sometimes I'm like, he's supposed to be like Avon in the East. He just doesn't come across.
Right. Well, they're two completely different.
Yeah.
Just their styles.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And not to mention that Prop Joe's like 450 pounds.
Oh yeah. Avon calls him Pat Riley because he's in a suit.
Yeah.
And then Bodie and Poot end up next to Carver and her.
Which I thought was funny.
Yeah.
And they're just like bullshit.
They're like, shouldn't you be working? And they're like, we're on a break. And then Herc's like, shouldn't you be working? And then Poot's like, we're on a break. Pretty funny.
It is. It's funny. Just that little scene. Just how they were interacting.
Yeah,
Like-
it's kind of how they interacted with Bodie in the
Right.
other scenes.
Well, it's just funny because obviously they're cops or detectives.
Well, you know what?
And they know that they're drug dealers.
You know what it reminds me of?
And that,
You ever seen the cartoon with Bugs Bunny where like they show up for work? There's like Bugs Bunny, the sheepdog, and I think it's like a coyote or something. I don't remember. But they show up with their lunch pails, and then they punch in, and then immediately they start chasing each other, and then they fucking it's over, and then they have to go back.
Jesus.
All right, see you tomorrow, Bugs. And then the sheepdog. You ever seen that? No.
Sounds familiar.
That's what it reminds me of. It's like, we're not working right now.
Right.
We're all good.
None of us are at work, so we're all right.
Yeah, we can bullshit.
I never thought of it. That's a good analogy.
That's the way I picture it.
Sheepdog.
So then they go to the morgue, and Kima shows Chardine Keisha.
Keisha Daniels.
They do mention that she had 3 sets of dirty semen in her holes.
3 different types of semen.
Yeah, which is exciting. I mean,
They just fucking disgusting. Fucked her and threw her in the trash.
and she calls D a lying motherfucker.
Yeah.
She didn't say D, but she said
Right,
lying
she is
motherfucker.
talking about him.
So then it goes back to the game, and they're like listening and watching the game. And at one point, Poot says something about Avon, and Hurt turns to Carver and says, "I think Avon's here," which is hilarious because not only is he there, he's standing up and yelling, and
Right.
like.
Well,
coaching.
Carver's like, how the fuck How do you know that?
Yeah, which is stupid because I mean, how would they not know it is a better question. They have his picture, right?
Well, yeah, they got his one. He was 17. He looks the same.
Yeah.
I mean, you can obviously tell it's Avon Barksdale.
Well, it's just like...
But, I mean, I guess I would... I mean, maybe I'd feel the same way. I mean, because there was a lot of people out there.
Yeah.
So you don't know if you're looking in the
guess.
crowd. You don't know what, I mean...
I guess he could be playing or something.
Yeah, he could have been playing. Who knows?
Yeah, I guess you're
But, I
right.
mean, I get it. At the same time, he could have at least scanned the shit. He didn't even attempt.
I also...
Like, he was just like, I don't know who that is.
I also think that, if they were good at their job, they would have known who he was.
Which Sidner found him pretty fucking quick.
Exactly.
Like...
Sidner's like, oh, there he is.
Quick.
He's wearing red. I think he's coaching. So then it goes back to the basement. Daniel gets a call about Avon, and he wants to, fucking suit up and follow him.
Right.
He's all
He
enthusiastic.
tells him to mount up.
Yeah. Regulators.
Mount up.
It was... No, I'm not going to go there.
We could.
And McNulty's like, why? He's not going to touch money or drugs.
Right.
Which I kind of see both their points, too.
Definitely. I mean, I feel like that's how you almost have to view this show, is that they're usually...
Two different viewpoints?
And they're valid, both of them.
Sometimes. Yeah.
Obviously not all the time, but, like with the whole Stringer and Avon at the beginning. Both of their points are valid. I see both sides of the coin.
Yeah.
Same thing here. I get both sides. Obviously, McDaniels... McNulty.
Is that a hamburger at McDonald's?
Yes, a McDaniels. McNulty thinks it's just a waste of time.
Mm-hmm.
And Daniels, for whatever reason, he's all geared up and ready to rock and roll, even though in the last time you saw him, he was not wanting to chase the money.
Yeah.
But he's willing to chase Avon Barksdale.
I kind of see the way I see his point is they can watch him. And he says,
Right.
This is what we do in narcotics. Like, we get the guy and we follow him and see what he does. But McNulty's like, he's too smart. He's not going to do any of this shit.
Right.
And they're both right, and they both end up being right, kind of. But, yeah. I mean, for what it was.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's an interesting little angle.
I'm like, I don't fault McNulty for not going.
Because 1 minute, in the past few episodes, 1 minute McNulty's all gung-ho about doing this case, and then the next episode he'll...
No, I think
he's ready to quit.
He's not ready to quit. It's not...
It's just...
That's not the way you're going to get him, is what he's saying.
Right.
So I'm going to stay here and listen to The Wire or
Right.
whatever. So then it goes back to the game. It's halftime. West Side's up by 12.
Yep. Prop Joe comes up with a proposition.
Yeah, weird.
Doubles down.
Yeah.
6 figures. 6 figures. And was that it? Was it just bumping it up to 6 figures? I feel like there was something else.
I don't remember.
But anyways, they bump it up to 6 figures.
I just put double down. And then Daniel calls Herc and asks if he has eyes on Barksdale.
Yeah, and he's like, I don't know who the fuck.
I don't even know
what it
what
looks like.
Yeah. So then, right after that, Sidner walks up, and Sidner's like, "Oh, there he is."
Yeah, he's here.
I
thought it was funny that Herc just put his fucking walkie-talkie
back in his ass. Yeah.
Just was like, yeah, I'm not going to answer this anymore. I mean, maybe that's probably where it was to begin.
Yeah.
Because they're in that big crowd, but I just thought it was like, wow, okay.
He's like, I don't know what I'm looking for. I'm going to watch the game.
Yeah, because they were in awe. And they brought the little midget. They showed a little midget on the bench. Well, that's what they call him. Not midget.
Oh, you're talking
when they double down.
Yeah, they'll do the dunks.
Yeah. They showed it like they showed him sitting on the bench.
Yeah, he gets
and
off.
a little
there.
shit-eating grin.
And he's like, oh, I can go in now?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then while they're out doing all this shit, to make McNulty seem even smarter to himself, a call comes in, and it's from the main stash house, I guess. He says that later. I didn't catch it at the time. And McNulty and Perez are there, and he's like, "Oh, there's no one.
So,
we can't listen." And he's like, "Oh,
Sidner's on the roof."
Sidner's on the roof." He's like, "No, he's not." Yeah, Sidner's on the roof. And the funny thing is Perez's like, no, he's not up there. But then he just kind of goes with
Yeah.
it. He's like,
Well, I feel like they just kind of cut away from the scene.
yeah.
Like
I
they,
think it was done.
I mean, I guess originally when I saw it, I thought, oh, maybe they'll come back and he'll put up a fight, but he didn't.
No, because I think McNulty. I mean, he is.
He's got seniority too.
Yeah.
But then again, Perez has got what is it, Valchek or something? He's like Valchek's.
No, I think that's for your dick.
What?
Valchek.
That's what I said.
These are Valtrex.
Did I?
Yeah.
Oh, I have no idea what that is, but okay.
Google it.
Never had. I have no idea.
Just Google it. See what happens.
What did I call it?
Valtrex.
Valtrex. Is that spelled with an E, you think?
I have no idea how to spell it.
Okay.
Ask Siri.
Valtrex.
Siri, I need some Valtrex.
Valtrex. It can treat the herpes virus. Wow. Including shingles, cold sores, and genital herpes.
There you go.
It can also treat chickenpox.
So you're saying Perez has herpes? Is that what you're
I
saying?
meant to say Valchek.
Okay.
Isn't that his father-in-law? Valchek?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
Stan the man?
Stan?
Is it Stan?
Stan Valchek, yeah.
Or did I just make that up? I might have made that
It
up.
sounds legit to me.
Okay. So then back to the game. Basically, West loses.
Yeah, East takes the lead, and then West gets it back for one more chance.
And they fuck it up. Dude.
Looked like they fouled. Looked like it was a foul.
Looked like the guy got fouled.
They don't call it.
Avon loses his mind.
Oh, yeah. Goes ballistic.
Just starts yelling
Starts
at the ref.
berating the ref.
Which any coach would have probably done in that situation.
I would do it out here in my 9-10 league.
Right.
I kind of did it this weekend.
Did you?
Well, when the ref, I guess I said damn.
Oh, damn.
That's a cuss word, I guess.
I think Avon said more than damn.
Yeah.
But so like you could tell the ref scared shitless.
Right.
Like, I don't want a problem. Prop
Yeah.
was like, there ain't gonna be no problem here.
No problem. It's just a basketball game.
And Avon took it too far, but and then he's like, stand up for yourself. Well, I kind of
Right.
got that. Like, you know, it's like, sir, I'm giving you shit because my team just lost and I'm the coach and I know I'm Avon Barksdale, but you're the referee. Stand up for yourself.
But he's scared.
But he would have more respect for him, and he probably would have stopped fucking with him if he'd have been like, "There's no foul. What are you talking about?"
Call what I call.
Yeah, he probably. It's not like he was gonna fucking shoot the guy. You know.
Yeah, but the kid might. You know. Obviously, the kid was scared.
Yeah.
I mean.
No, yeah, that's what I'm saying. But
I'm sure he knew who he was.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So I mean, and I'm sure.
I'm not saying he was in a winning situation.
No. I know. But I'm saying I'm sure word gets around on the street about who Avon Barksdale is and what he is capable of doing.
He did sign up to be the ref of the East-West
True.
project game.
True.
He knew who the two coaches were. So, I bet they even paid the motherfucker.
I'm sure he got paid.
Yeah. But I just think, I got what he's saying.
And he had the legit,
He's
official
like,
outfit on, too.
I can put some time on the clock. Yeah, he looked like he worked at Foot Locker.
It did.
Yeah. And then Avon's like, you talking about a do-over, baby? I just remember that. Which is so funny. He's like, you can't... He did that, didn't he?
Yes, he did.
And he's like, you can't do a do-over. Nobody wants a fucking do-over.
I mean...
I hate do-overs.
Yeah. Well, they've done that shit before in our league, and it's like, what the fuck?
Really?
Yeah, because sometimes the refs, they can't decide on a call.
No.
So they'll just say, oh, we'll just replay the down.
That's weird, too, that there's only one ref.
What do you mean?
In the basketball? In the game?
Oh, I thought there were more. I think it was just one.
So he just picked that one out?
I think
The other two, fuck this.
Yeah, they dipped. They were already done. I think, I could be wrong, but I thought I saw
A putty cat?
a couple of different...
Yeah. I thought you were going for that.
What's this new shirt we're making? Don't do that.
Yeah, that's kind of gay.
That was good, though. Struck a nerve with me. I thought it was funny. So we go back to the basement now?
Yeah. Sardin's crying.
Yeah.
I'm stretching.
She thought D was different.
Which he is.
Yes. He's
just-
way different.
He just doesn't know how to get out.
All right. She asks if she has to quit. Lester says yes, but not yet.
Yeah, we need your help.
We need your help.
Then gives her a little baby. Little miniature baby in a crib.
Yep.
It's kind of odd. Oh, okay.
But I think that's his way of getting her to trust him.
Yeah, I get it.
Open up. Give her some D, you know?
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
Some LD, Lester Dick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Vitamin D.
So now it's on the street. So now you got Daniels
And Santangelo.
in that big GMC. They're going to follow Avon. You got Sidner on one, like, I think they called it running
He was
parallel.
in a Cavalier, too.
Yeah.
A little black
Yeah.
Cavalier.
Was that what it was?
I think that's what it was.
And then you got Herc and Carver like in front of them starting
It's just
off.
funny you think that they would break
It's like-
up that crew.
It's like yeah, but no one else wants to be with
I
them.
guess, but fuck, you know, they could probably get twice as much done
Yeah,
if they put each of them with a different person.
you know, it's true. So basically they chase him up and down the streets. And they're fucking walkie-talkieing back and forth and all that jazz. And then Avon disappears.
Yeah, he tricked the shit out of them.
Yeah.
I mean, because he pulled over first, and he was just sitting there. And then, like, Herc and Carver, they were watching him in the rear view, and then he doubled back. And then somehow he lost him.
Yeah, so then he comes out like a little side street. Oh, no, actually, he waits there and then Daniel's, I'll go check. So now what he wanted was to pull one of them out
Yeah.
to make him show himself. Once Daniel does that, he drives by him and waves his Arsenio Hall finger at him.
I thought it Dikembe Mutombo.
I could see that.
Just because he's got that little wag, you know?
Yeah,
That's what went...
this is way before. Well, not way before, but I thought of Arsenio Hall because Arsenio Hall has the fucking longest fingers in the world.
The only thing I remember from Arsenio Hall is the hoo.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I remember.
I used to watch that show every night when I was in like high school or whatever.
Yeah, I know. I was little,
Yeah.
so.
Um,
But yeah, I mean and then it's slow motion too.
yeah, Avon's
So
all.
it's the
it's
second
like-
scene
Yeah, Avon gets all the slow motion
with
shit.
Avon in the slow mo, and Daniels looked like he was like,
Scared shitless.
Yeah.
Like, oh fuck, I fucked up.
Yeah.
And now this motherfucker. But yeah, so they're basically he lets the cat out of the bag. Like, we're on you.
right.
I mean,
It does.
which probably
Now
is,
Avon knows.
and he already suspected.
Oh,
I
he
think.
definitely
You
did
know-
that because he was paranoid and
Well, yeah. I mean, fuck, he expected 4.
flipping out, you know.
Yeah.
But there's no denying it now that they're on his ass.
Yeah, I don't remember. I mean, I know he's already paranoid. I don't remember if he gets more paranoid. Anyway, so then it's back to the basement. Lester and McNulty talking. And McNulty says they got a call from the main stash house, and then Lester tells McNulty they turned Chardine. He's like, "We had a good day too."
Yeah.
Yeah. Which is funny. So like, McNulty thinks he got something because he didn't go with them.
Right.
Which he did. He cheated to get it, which we didn't really discuss too much. But
No.
I think we both know he has to do that to get there.
With the Sidner thing?
Yeah,
Yeah, definitely.
yeah.
Saying that Sidner was on the roof.
And then I have no idea what I wrote here. Oh, Bub's going nuts in the basement.
Yeah, he was pulling out his whiskers,
I had Bob.
smoking cigarettes, playing
That's-
his little
I said Bob goes nuts. And I just
Keychain.
didn't know what that meant.
sobriety or whatever they call it. I don't know.
Oh yeah, his little keychain thing.
Yeah, that he got.
He's like flipping that back and forth and shit.
Yeah, pulling out his little mustache hairs.
So McNulty and Lester are now talking to Daniels, and they're like impressed with Avon. Like
Right.
Daniels is impressed he can lose him. Lester's impressed with his finances. McNulty was already impressed with him. One of them says we popped eBay with 22,000. That's nothing. They make 60,000 a day. It's like $1 million a month.
Yeah.
And then they're saying how. And then when they say they pop,
I put $1 million a month with spillage.
yeah. Well, and then when they say they popped eBay with 22, Daniels like looks up like,
What?
wait a second,
22.
22. And he's not talking about Taylor Swift.
No.
But then Lester says he shows no flash. $75,000 was donated to political contributions, and that's when they do that fucking zoom in on Daniels.
Yeah.
And I wrote down Daniels doesn't want to hear this, and as I wrote that down, Lester says, "I know you don't want to hear this."
Yes.
So I was like a little impressed with myself there.
Well, and then Daniels is pissed because
It's going where he doesn't want it to go.
well, that and then he's missing $7,000.
Yeah, but he doesn't they don't show that.
Right.
Yeah. So then it's now you got Chardine's leaving D.
Yep. They're at his house. He's pissed because she won't tell him
She doesn't know
why she's leaving.
Which would annoy the fuck out of you.
Well, yeah. I mean, obviously, but that's what girls do.
Yeah, and then he's
I'm sure guys do it too.
probably.
Fuck you, bitch. I'm leaving you.
And then finally she says, "Do I look like trash?"
Yeah.
And he's like, "What?
No, you're a beautiful girl, woman.
Woman, girl." He's like all tripping
Yeah.
over his words. Do I look like you'd roll me up in a rug and throw me in trash? And then he knows. And then he's like, "She's leaving Sardine."
Sardine.
I have, because I have the subtitles on, and it's like, Sardine, Sardine, and it's like exclamation point. I was like, Jesus.
Does it do like E like 14 times?
No, just
No.
Sardine. And for some reason, I remember him saying it like that, Sardine, and that's what I hear that in my head. I don't know why,
Sardine.
because he says it all weird.
Sardine.
Then back to the basement. Hurt and Carver get paged by Daniels.
Yep. He's
And,
not too happy with
They're
them.
like, "You turned in 15,000, you dumb fucks." And Carver's pissed. And
Right, which I would be too if I was in his shoes, because he would have
have
to think that he took the money.
And do they cut it there, or do they show them talk to each other?
They don't. Well,
Daniels tells
all that he says before they go to the parking garage is, "I didn't take that money," or I didn't do anything. To
I
the
wouldn't
money.
steal without telling you. That's what he says.
Yeah.
I think. Yeah. So then, now it goes to Prop Joe's. Omar shows up with the
Yeah,
shit.
the stolen vials.
He's like, "I want to get a hold of Avon. Here's some drugs."
You can have these 4G packs for free. I just need a number to get a hold of Avon Barksdale. And what is it called? The little number. What number do you use? Or
Yeah,
whatever?
he wants a Weebase code. Well, he wants a code.
Yeah,
And they give him Weebase code.
which is weird. Why would they give him eBay?
Because they knew it for some reason. I don't think there was any reason behind it besides they knew it.
But you think? I mean, I don't know.
See,
it worked.
This is why I was never
Kind
a
of.
big Prop Joe fan. Is he's starting to threaten Omar a little bit right there? Like, he goes, why don't I just take that from you? And like,
Right.
I was like, no one believes you're going to take this shit from him. You know what I mean?
He could.
He wouldn't though, because he doesn't want the. And then,
But see, I always viewed him more as like a peacemaker than anything.
yeah, but he was also a fucking contributor to all the bad. Like, remember he was like feeding Omar shit on Marlo and shit later, and like,
Yeah.
we'll get into it. Whatever. I mean,
I guess it's just his laid back demeanor.
yeah. I mean, I don't. It's not like oh fuck that guy. I just he's very
Fuck that guy.
He's very he's on the fence a lot. I think
Well, yeah.
So then it shows them in
They're
the
tearing
garage.
the car apart.
Tearing it apart.
Looking for the
Hurt's like in the
7,000.
car. Carver's ripping everything out, and then he finds the 7,000 in the wheel well.
In the wheel well.
Could you imagine losing $7,000?
No.
You would shit your pants.
Ugh.
Especially if it's not yours and you have to
I would
come
go
up.
insane
And
until I found it. Or until I passed out from...
from insanism.
Yeah.
I don't think that's a word, but yeah, I got you.
From just going nuts.
So then now we go to Orlando's. You got
Yeah.
Avon, eBay, and Orlando. All the hookers are leaving.
Yeah.
They're not really hookers.
No, I know.
Well, some of them are.
Probably.
Yeah, I mean that's what Chardine said to Lester.
Chardine! That's how you make big money.
Is that so?
That's what they say.
Oh, okay.
Letting
So
somebody-
eBay's gonna get some food.
Yeah.
I think some fast food, if I'm not mistaken.
Super fucking fast.
Um,
Like the fastest motherfucking... Like, the motherfucker was like right outside the door on the corner in a little cart fast. Like,
I didn't notice that until you brought it to my attention.
God.
So, Omar pages Avon, puts in Weebay's code, which is weird. Like, Weebay just left. Like, it's not like he has a...
Well, I know, but, I mean, fuck, he didn't.
Well, he did know.
He did, but, I mean, he had no choice.
But it's weird, though, right? Like,
But see, the way I also viewed it
he
was...
needed Stringer's code, I think. That was-
Well, he needed a different code.
yeah.
A different code probably would have worked a little bit better. Maybe not, who knows.
Yeah.
But what I think and what I saw originally was he paged him to make sure that it was like
Yeah.
Avon.
Yeah.
Because it was like, I don't fully trust Prop Joe.
How long do you think... Oh, totally. How long do you think Avon staked that Orlando's out? Hours? I mean, he didn't just roll up. We know that from the way he rolls.
Right. He probably was staking
So,
it
like,
out.
he knows Avon's in there. So,
And
yeah.
he waited till it was starting to close. Everybody's leaving.
All of a sudden, Weebay leaves.
So there's no scene.
Weebay leaves.
No witnesses.
And when Weebay's gone, so that's one less gun you have to deal with.
Well, Weebay is the muscle, so yeah.
Yeah, so then...
You want that guy to be gone,
Yeah.
if anyone.
Oh, yeah, totally. But it's not like he can make him leave.
No.
Yeah. And it's not
It
like...
just so happened that Avon was hungry.
Yeah.
And he sent Weebay. And I would have sent someone else.
Who? Oh, for food?
Yeah. That's basically his bodyguard. I mean, not really, but I mean, that technically he is. That's his bodyguard. That's his muscle. That's his guy.
It's his muscle. It's not his bodyguard.
I get it, but I mean, what the fuck is Orlando going to protect your ass?
I don't think he thought he needed
Well,
protection.
obviously he didn't.
And
but
I mean, that's just hindsight.
I know.
I
I like to think on the what ifs, you know.
Yeah, but I mean, you can't. I mean,
I know.
That'd be like, what if Omar had a scope and he just sat down at the end, and had a 30-06 and shot him in the. You know what I mean? Like,
That would be cool. Little scoped his ass, you know, like, bam, bam.
headshot.
Yeah,
Headshot.
headshot.
Fucking scare your ass in the shower again.
Yeah, it really did. I was like, what the fuck is that?
So yeah, he pages him once, goes back in, pages him again with 911. Avon's like, what the
fuck is he doing?
So then he comes outside to dial it again, and that's when Weebay comes back
And
with
he's
the
like,
fact.
yo, they had cheese fries!
Which I never thought of him coming back so quick until you said that.
I mean, it was like a matter of probably like 30 fucking 40 seconds.
Yeah.
I mean, because they never cut from the scene. So,
No, I'm with you. I'll get you.
At least with me, I was like,
You're like, damn, I wish I could get food that fast.
seriously?
Yeah.
I can't even get to a McDonald's to get food that fast.
Right. Much less get it and come back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And who makes cheese fries that fast? Those things take forever.
I don't know how long it takes to make cheese fries.
They don't typically have them ready. They typically have to prepare them.
Well, yeah, because they get all gross.
Right. So, I mean, that's what I mean.
I mean, it takes...
I get it. It's cool. It's HBO. It's all
As,
just a show for entertainment. But
you know...
it's like, come on now.
It takes about
Jesus.
2.5 minutes to make fries. I worked at Carl's Jr. when I was in high school.
There you go.
I don't think it takes much longer than 10 seconds to pour cheese on it.
Yeah, but what do you mean?
No, I'm saying you want to know how I make cheese fries. There you go, about 240.
Yeah, but some places will put cheese on it and then put them in and melt the cheese.
Well, you already put the cheese in
Stuff like that. No.
Did you just accidentally fart?
Yeah. I've been holding that shit in, man.
And then the look on your face like, oh my god, it came out. Wow.
Whoops, my bad.
Oopsie.
No, some people use shredded cheese on their cheese fries.
Okay.
Or like In-N-Out, they use 2 slices of American cheese and then put it in the...
That's retarded.
Yeah, that's just their way of doing it.
That's not even cheese fries.
I know. I don't like them.
Plus, I'd rather have chili cheese fries than just cheese fries.
Definitely.
So yeah, he comes up, and when he comes up, Avon's walking up toward, or
Yeah,
Omar's
he
walking up toward.
hoodies up and his
Still smoking. I think he should have put out a cigarette. And then fires off a couple, and then Avon dives like Greg Louganis into the fucking car, behind the car. But I mean, that motherfucker was like, woo, like laid out. Like he'd only jumped 4 feet, but his ass was like jumped 4 feet in the air, got straight, and then went over. Like it was almost like cartoonish.
Yeah.
Whee! And then Weebay starts firing.
He just drops the food too.
Well, it's so quick. Who cares? We can go back and get more.
Yeah, no shit.
So,
hey, can I get that last order, please?
But and then Weebay gets Omar on the shoulder.
Yep. He nailed him, got him, and then they just show you the phone dangling.
Yeah, in the wind.
Dum, dum.
You know that happened to me once.
What?
Not the cheese fries.
You got shot at?
Well, we were at a party. We were going to a party.
What? Give me like an age. Like, how old were you here?
18.
Oh, okay.
Ish.
At first, I thought you meant recently.
No.
I was like, fuck. Okay.
No, so we're there, and we're with a friend of mine. His cousin was named
Lil Red?
what was it? It wasn't. He was Myron. His brother was Marwin. I can't remember.
I'd get those two confused.
Yeah.
Myron and Marlon? Those are pretty close.
Marwin and Myron.
Oh, Marwin and Myron.
Yeah, and I can't remember their cousin's name, but he was on a payphone, right? And he was talking. We're like, "Come on, man, let's go." Like we were in a shitty apartment complex.
Yeah.
And I know the dude ran track for like I forget what high school he went to, like fucking North or it was some high school. So, but I remember I was in my car. There was just maybe 5 people in my car. You know, like front seat, couple in the back. I don't know. And all of a sudden you hear this pop, 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 and I'm like, and it was Myron that goes, "Get the fuck out of here!" And it's his cousin on the fucking. So I'm like getting the fuck out of here.
Mm-hmm.
I was kind of feeling bad that we left the motherfucker on the payphone. But then as I looked to see the payphone, all you saw was this. Motherfucker was gone.
Well, yeah, shit.
And it was his neighborhood was not quite the same as our neighborhood, so that he was gone. He wasn't fucking around.
Well, yeah, I mean that's a smart thing to do.
Yeah. So
Fuck that phone call. I can call that motherfucker back.
This is true.
But if you did,
that shit wouldn't even happen now. Because good luck finding a fucking payphone.
no shit.
All right, so that's it. That was episode 9.
That was episode 9, Game Day.
What's episode 10 called?
I could have told you.
Oh, good, because I've asked.
Let's see here.
The cost.
Yeah, that's right. The cost.
Hmm.
I think this is a good one. I know it is.
You know it's a good one.
Yep, I know it is.
How do you know that? Because they're all good?
Well, yeah.
This was a good one.
This was a good one, too.
And you know what's funny about it is
I think from here on out, they're all, like, action-packed.
Well, I remember thinking...
Shit's going down.
This wasn't action-packed. There was only action at the end.
Well, I mean, it wasn't, like, boring.
No, you say that all the time. And at no point have you been bored. That's the funny part.
Well.
Really?
No.
Okay, then.
No, not even the first episode.
Which is funny because you were worried about it.
I know.
But, like, even... I remember thinking back... I always thought this game thing was kind of stupid.
Right.
But I didn't, like, when I'm watching it, I'm like, oh, yeah, this is the one that, you know, and it fit, and it was cool. I liked it, you know?
No, I mean, it was... added a little variation to the show.
Yeah,
I enjoyed it.
And it brought in Prop Joe, which was cool, you know?
Introduced a new character.
Which is just what we need. There's not enough characters in the show.
Not enough.
But, so, I mean, I guess that's it. So...
That was it.
Basically... like, subscribe. What else do you want them to do?
iTunes, therealplika.com. Look at that. Blam.
Facebook.
I wish we could have picked our picks, but that's all good.
I know, he just took them right off the phone.
I mean, that's not a bad one with me. But.
I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I'm looking for, like, grapes or something. I don't know.
You should put some grapes on there. That'd be funny.
So, yeah, YouTube, Spreaker, Facebook, Twitter, iTunes.
Yep. Google
Yeah, Google Plika.
Plika. It comes up. I've done it.
You ask Siri to find Plika. That will not work. I guarantee it.
Yeah, we'll find
She'll
out.
mean, do you mean
I can't find anything on that.
Do you mean black cocks?
Plika.
Sorry, I'm not sure what you said.
Told you. We're not sure what he said.
Plika.
Wake Forest Bank shares closed without much
Wake?
change.
Wow, you're not a very clear speaker.
Can you find therealplika.com?
Da-da-da-da. Nope.
LMP Real Estate Income Fund closed down a little.
Wow.
LMP Real Estate Income Fund.
You were close. It's not like Plika's a word. so-
Siri, are you fucking retarded?
I'd blush if I could.
Wow.
You're a fucking idiot. I'd blush if I could. I just asked if you were retarded.
That's funny.
Wow.
Alright, so that's it. Yeah, check us out, like us, subscribe.
Do it all.
You know.
You can look at our sexy mugs
Yeah.
all over.
And then hopefully next week we'll have episode 10.
We will.
And you want to do top 10 list, right? We gotta start thinking about that shit. 'cause-
Yeah, I mean, I'd like to at the end of the season 1 get our top 10
Like
favorite
do
characters.
it, finish it, and be like, all right, let's name off our top 10. Or do you want to do like a top 10 and then get in the episode? I think we should do a top 10, then get in the episode.
Either way,
Because I think people will want to hear the top 10, and I don't think people want to hear us yap for an hour all the time.
True, but that might be a way to get them to.
To listen?
Yep.
Oh, at the end we're going to do our...
That's a tease.
Yeah, it's a
That's how you
tease.
do it, man. That's how you.
like
that's how
tickling
you
your
do it.
pickle.
Yeah.
All right.
That's
Wow.
like if I said, all right, if you listen to this at the end of the episode, I'll show you my wiener.
Wow. Good job. That's a tease.
If you like us or download this episode,
He'll send you a cock pic.
I will send you a cock selfie.
Goodbye.